I just want to say thank you for this really thoughtful question. Someone, a viewer, asked, if I'm using something like cannabis or even an opiate to manage real pain and not to get high, is that still a sin? Unquote. I mean, that's such an important question, and you're not the only one wondering about this. So let's talk about it honestly and through the lens of God's life-giving design. Let's look at the Bible first. In 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 23, Paul says to Timothy, stop drinking only water and use a little wine for your stomach and your frequent illnesses, unquote. Now, wine in those days were fermented grapes. And Paul wasn't promoting casual drinking of alcohol, by the way. He was saying, use what you have to help your body heal. That's what he's saying. So the principle is this: when something is used with wisdom and for healing, it is not sin, it is stewardship. You see, that aligns with God's life-giving design laws, if you like, the way God built life to function. You know, God's laws aren't arbitrary rules. They are the principles underlying healthy living, underlying love and freedom. And pain management is part of caring for the body God gave you. And if a substance, whether it's natural like cannabis or pharmaceutical like an opiate, can help you manage real suffering and maintain your dignity and functioning, then use it responsibly. It is not a violation of God's will, it is an act of love and care. Now the flip side is just as important too. If a substance starts to take over your mind, if it leads to loss of self-control or numbs you emotionally to avoid life, that's where we step outside God's life-giving design. Because He created us to think, to love, to choose freely. And anything that consistently impairs that can become harmful and even addictive. But here's the truth. The sin isn't in the substance, it is how it is used. Just like food or money or technology, these things can be blessings when it's used in alignment with God's principles, or it can be destructive when misused. In Proverbs 31 verse 6-7 says, give strong drink to the one who is perishing and wine to those in bitter distress. Unquote. Now that's not endorsing escapism. It is showing compassion in suffering. So can you find peace in using something that helps your body even if others abuse it? Yes, you can. God looks at the heart. And if your desire is to live well, love well, and care for the body He has given you, then you are on the right path. Don't let guilt rob you of the peace when your choices are rooted in trust and are rooted in wisdom. And remember, God is your healer. Medications and natural remedies are just tools, but He is the source of healing. Amen.